You ever wonder why your resume disappears into the void after you apply? It's probably not your recruiter ghosting you. It might be AI. Let's dig into it. So most companies now are using ATS, which is an application tracking system, to screen resumes before humans ever see them. And here's the secret. Those systems are powered by the same kind of AI that we talk about every day. They scan for keywords, structure, and content that matches your job description. So if your resume isn't aligned with what the AI is looking for, you never make the shortlist. You can make these mistakes really simply. For example, this is my resume from several years ago. If you notice, it's broken into two different sections. By the way, I stripped off my contact information. But this is expertise, learning systems, tools that I've used, etc. But here's the problem. When I made this, I made it as a text box that I added into this space. ATS systems can't read text box. So what happens is this entire section is essentially dumped. And then whenever the AI goes into review, it doesn't believe that I graduated at college. It doesn't believe that I have expertise in different learning systems or Adobe tools. So how do we fix this? This is my resume that I used today. Again, I took off the contact information. But you notice it's essentially the same exact resume. It's the same build out, everything else, except this is no longer in a text box. This information is actually separated into two different columns so that the AI can read this column in its entirety, and then this looks like it's added below that information. So whenever it reads it, it pulls out all of the relevant information. So how can we figure out if our resumes are ATS compliant? Well, it's actually really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to open up a GPT window. I want you to go ahead and grab your resume, drop it into the system, and then you're going to go grab a job description that you think you're qualified for, copy, go back to GPT with my resume, dump this information in, and then I'm going to say something that I say all the time, which is, I want you to read and understand this information, reply done whenever you've finished. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to look through all of this information, it's going to look through that entire resume, and now it's done. Now I get to query and ask questions that I want to know. For instance, can you tell me how qualified I am for this position and ensure that my resume is ATS compliant? Now it's going to give me a simple breakdown, all of the information, slowly out finishes, and it's going to give me my compliance. I need to fix my header, I need non-standard sections, abbreviated explanations, etc. Now, you can come through here, overall fit, but I need to improve that quality, right? So I say, can you give me 10 recommendations on how I can improve my ATS score and modify this resume to better align with this job description? There you go. So go into the resume, change the wording around, change your structure around so that it aligns with the keywords. If you want to get even better, you can run this through a free ATS checker like Teal or JobScan or Resume Worded whenever you're done, and it'll give you a score that it expects you would get. Look, AI doesn't hire people. It's matching patterns. So if you make sure that the patterns in your resume match the patterns in the job description, you're going to get seen by a lot more recruiters. You're going to get called back a lot more on first interviews. Follow for more weekly AI tips, and as always, stay human out there.